I moved out of my apartment in perfect condition, and my landlord kept my entire $1,500 security deposit and told me to prove it. So I did. I had lived in that apartment in Columbus for 3 years, paid every month on time, never missed once. When I gave my 60-day notice, I spent 2 full weekends cleaning that place down to the baseboards. I patched every nail hole. I steam cleaned the carpets myself. I took time-stamped photos of every single room before I handed the keys back. My landlord Gary did a walkthrough and shook my hand and said everything looked great. 6 days later, he mailed me an itemized deduction list charging me for new carpet throughout the unit, new paint in every room, a broken garbage disposal I had never touched, a cracked bathroom tile I had reported to him in writing 18 months earlier that he had never fixed. Total deductions, $1,500. My entire deposit, gone. I called Gary and he told me the place was in rough shape and that I could take it up with his property management company if I wanted. I hung up and called the courthouse. Ohio law requires landlords to return security deposits within 30 days with written documentation of any deductions. Gary had sent his list on day 29, but Ohio law also requires that deductions be reasonable and legitimate. I filed in small claims court the following week. I showed up with everything. Move-in photos, move-out photos, the written maintenance request I had submitted about the bathroom tile 18 months earlier with the date on it, the email where Gary had said everything looked great during walkthrough, a printed copy of the Ohio landlord-tenant statute highlighting the relevant sections. Gary showed up with receipts for new carpet and paint and a bad attitude. The judge asked Gary when the carpet had last been replaced before my tenancy. Gary got quiet. The judge asked me how long I had lived there. 3 years, I said. The judge looked at Gary and explained that carpet has a useful life of approximately 5 to 7 years, and that charging a tenant for full replacement after 3 years of normal use was not a legitimate deduction. The judge ruled in my favor on every single charge. Gary was ordered to return my full $1,500 deposit plus an additional $1,500 in damages for wrongful withholding, $3,000 total. I walked out of that courthouse on a Tuesday afternoon in October, with the sun hitting my face, and called my mom from the parking lot. Gary mailed the check without a single word. I deposited it and used part of it for first and last month on a new apartment with a landlord who has a 5-star rating and responds to maintenance requests within 24 hours. Read your lease, know your state laws, and always take photos of everything. Always.